So let's join Peter O'Sullivan.
Thank you, John. So they go 9-4, Prince of Peace, 4-1, Caradar and Orr, and 10-1, bar those three. That's one of the 10-1 chances. Condel, who's just gone in. There's Pretty Picture to go, and Gay Kellaway. Gay in, and just one more to go now. That's Bally 2, and the legendary Bill Shoemaker himself. That's it. They're all installed for the 1984 Ascot Gold Cup, and they're running. And Pretty Picture, one of the first to show, with on the outside Neustrian, and Neustrian, the stable companion of Bally 2, going on now from Pretty Picture and Caradar, then Fubiman de Tenu, then Gildoran. They're going a real good clip in the early stages too. Then come Orr and Prince of Peace, and it's Pretty Picture who's taken it up again from Neustrian, then Fubiman de Tenu and Caradar, and Gildoran following them, and then Orr and Prince of Peace and Condel, and the back marker is Bally 2. Neustrian and Pretty Picture. Neustrian to the right. Pretty Picture and Gay Kellaway, Gay in the white cap, being followed by Caradar, Fubiman de Tenu, and then Gildoran, Orr, Prince of Peace, Condel, and finally Bally 2. So coming down to the winning post on the first circuit in the Gold Cup, with Pretty Picture leading Neustrian and Caradar. Behind them come Fubiman de Tenu, then Gildoran and Orr. And then Lester Bigot on Prince of Peace, followed by Condel, and finally Bill Shoemaker in last place on Bally 2. And they're still going a real good gallop, with Caradar having gone up now to the shoulders almost of Pretty Picture. Neustrian relegated to third, the intended pacemaker of Bally 2. Then comes Fubiman de Tenu, then Gildoran, then Orr. Behind Orr, Prince of Peace, Condel, and a long way last now is Bally 2. So they've passed the mile-and-a-half gate, racing down towards Swinley Bottom, and still Pretty Picture from Caradar. Then a long gap to Neustrian, Gildoran, Orr. Behind Orr is, and Fubiman de Tenu has been pulled up. Fubiman de Tenu is pulled up, and still Pretty Picture in the lead from Caradar. Then Neustrian, Gildoran, and Orr. Then Prince of Peace and Condel, and Bill Shoemaker riding this distance for the first time, a long way last on Bally 2. But Pretty Picture and Gay Kellaway still making it, from Caradar in second, Gildoran going well in third. Then comes Neustrian, behind him is Orr. And behind Orr, Prince of Peace getting a little bit nearer, then Condel, and about 30 lengths behind the leader is Bally 2. Coming to the 7 furlong pole, Caradar goes up on the outside of Pretty Picture. Gildoran is still a good third. Then comes Neustrian, Orr improving. Then Prince of Peace making a little bit of ground. Then Condel, and now Bally 2 has made quite a little bit of ground, but got a lot to make. Coming to the 5 furlong pole, and Caradar has gone clear from Gildoran, gone second, and Orr third. Pretty Picture 4, Neustrian 5. Then comes Condel 6. Then comes Lester Bigot on Prince of Peace, and Bill Shoemaker making ground fast now on Bally 2. They're coming to the half-mile pole in the Gold Cup, and Caradar's in the lead from Gildoran, who's going well in second. Orr is next, then Condel. Then comes Prince of Peace under pressure from Lester Bigot, and then comes Bally 2. Racing into the straight, and it's Caradar in the lead from Gildoran. Condel for Allen making ground on the outside. Then comes Orr, still very well in the picture. Then Prince of Peace under pressure, and then comes Bally 2. They're coming down to the 2 furlong pole now, and as they do so, it's Gildoran who struck the front from Orr in the sheepskin noseband. Condel for Allen coming there strongly on the right of the picture. Prince of Peace trying to get on terms, and it's a wide open race. Condel, Orr, and Gildoran as they race up towards the line, with Prince of Peace still making ground on the stand side. Gildoran and Orr and Condel. Gildoran on the far side, Condel on the near side, Orr between horses. Gildoran Ballito. 7 and 8 were Neustrian and Pretty Picture, and so the result of the 1984 Gold Cup. First, number 5, Gildoran, owned by Mr. Robert Sangster, trained by Barry Hills and written by Steve Cawthon. Second was number 8, Orr, owned by Mr. Zawabi, trained by Bill Musson, Willie Musson, and written by Bruce Raymond. And third was number 2, Condel, owned by Mr. P.J. Barrett, trained by Jim Bulger, and written by Declan Gillespie. Fourth was the favorite, number 10, Prince of Peace. Here's how Steve Cawthon won his first ever Gold Cup. Reviewed by Julian Wilson.
What a marvellous race this was. Run from pillar to post, a true test of stamina, and only the brave survived. Caradar, the bravest of the brave, led into the straight, but from half a mile out, Steve Cawthon was always breathing down his shoulder on Gildoran and looking a possible winner. But looming up on his outside now, Orr with the noseband, and the Irish challenger Condel, who's run a marvellous race. Any one of 4 could have won here. Caradar you can never rule out until he's half a dozen lengths behind, because he's so brave. But possibly that lack of a race and possibly the terrific pace have beaten him. Now it's 3 in a line, and Orr's hit the front as they come to the furlong marker. But Steve Cawthon's got another terrific run out of Gildoran on the far side, and Condel battles on the stand side. 3 in a row again. Lester Pickett's never got into the battle on Prince of Peace, never looked like winning. 3 in a row, but now Gildoran forges away with just 100 yards to go. Steve Cawthon riding with all his strength. Condel the first to crack. All battles on ground that's much firmer than he wanted, and feeling the ground as well. And it's Gildoran who won over this course in the spring, but since then has been beaten, comes back with a glorious triumph in the Gold Cup from Orr and Condel.
So a real Robert Sangster benefit, the third day of the Royal Meeting, with Susan Sangster once again leading in a winner. Gildoran, they won the first, they owned part of the winner of the second with Stavros Niarchos, and now the Gold Cup. And what a triumph for Barry Hills there in the just getting into the picture in the dark topper. Barry, who not only trained the winner here, but trained the Tsar and the Dam, trained Rheingold to win, among other races, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, and Durtal, with whom he won